Jamie, Matt, you, NJ, NIGAJW. Hold up, wait a minute, it's time for you to listen. I think we got a problem with our education system. Talking about the US being rich because of capitalism. How come niggas be on welfare just for steady living? Because of being lazy or the slave trade. Hey, think the segregation of suburbs and ghettos was made. And what about that whole Reagan 80s decade? Like Tom Cracker wool whites be slipping in the shade. The hammer was laid to the poor but not the paid. They warned the hoods who was all good. That's called hypocrisy. A democracy built on the back of a slavocracy. I hear my ancestors trying out to try to talk to me. Tell the truth, I tell them that I'll try to be. My words open the minds you and the blind can see. I ain't no messiah, I know the prophecy. And that's when they will read this whole historical debauchery. Yeah, huh. Yeah. Yeah. What? I spray lighter fluid in every direction. Burnt the playground down, so now I'm serving detention. This ADD makes you crave all the attention. You need some addies, you know I'm your main man's connection, son. This ain't IT tech, son, this is Gotham. You see Joker's going crazy and I'm Batman and you're Robinson to drop him. Since to stop him, get the shotgun. You know that I don't own it, but I know a man who got one. Hey, I'm a young man and growing up, and I got acid reflux, so I be a throwing up. But I plan on blowing up and holding up this liquor stove. First your ass gonna burst through the door with a fofo, screaming every motherfucker better get on the floor. Give me some dough to the pack highway and maybe buy me a hoe so she can go and do some chores around my house. Telling every bitch I ever been with can't get pregnant in the mouth. The truth is I'm a nasty motherfucker, a pipe stuffer, a blunt puffer. Unlike my brother Shane O'Mac or his mother. Don't ever try to step to that, cause you can't touch her. You're about to try to step to that, but bend like rubber. I'll still slice and dice you like you the pizza on the cutter. Melt you like butter. Use a sluffer and a bluffer. And I'm rougher and I'm tougher, so you'll end up in the gutter. Huh? Yeah. Yo. Whoa, here we go again. So much alcohol in my system, I'm like a fucking brewery. You've had a half a fifth, well I've had a couple few of these. I'm so drunk I can't think what I've thunk before. All I see is a large knife and a couple blonde whores with the bathroom door. Fuck man, I'm about to hurl as this girl comes out. I begin to pour out my mouth, hearing screams and shouts as it lands on top of a blouse. Play it off like it was nothing, then I dip about the house. Stumble down the steps and then I bumble down the street. Smash into a car, wipe the glass off the seat. I'm like, time to start driving, but first we're on my feet to get back home from here. Something I just can't conceive. Please believe that I'm addicted and conflicted to drive or not to drive, like it was MTV scripted. Fuck the hills, smoke pills, snort weed, have greed, chase money, never ever follow your dreams. MJ, why are you saying these things? Why wasn't there? She just didn't care about me. Hey, fuck that. Hey, fuck her. Hey, fuck me as well. Like every other black man, I'm probably going to jail. Like every other Jewish man, I'm probably going to hell. Like every other motherfucker, I'll die shitting and I'll smell cause you pricks dip. Find the police and go tell. I've already done the crime, done some time and posted down on bail. But I'm living life and not gonna really give a shit. Who goes stand tough and who gets split? Who gets fucked up and who gets hit? Who grabs hoes money and who gets pimps? Nah, I'm living life and I could really give a shit. Who goes stand tough and who gets split? Who gets fucked up and who gets hit? Who grabs hoes money and who gets pimps? I'm 21. Yeah, that means I'm young, dumb, and fun. I can't quite see my path, but I'm on the run for alcohol and chronic grips from the end of a gun. Still looking for a chick, but I ain't looking for a son. Yet sometimes I wonder about the man I become. Chronic cigarette smoker, dry mouth, burnt tongue, black thumbs from pipes, a couple crystallized lungs. But hey, they always say this dark is before dawn. What's wrong? Am I asleep or awake? You know it seems like a dream since all these people are fake. Like when a nigga sells fire, well you know that it's shake. So we'll never get the profit to build up and move weight. But the kid was still with greed and his need for weed. And the president's agreeing to go along with trees. So he grows a couple balls and he makes a few calls. Gets a gat and tucks it back in the dresser with his drawers. 24, 48, 72 hours. His homie sick of the wait and start calling him coward. He reacts to the rebuttal to the verbal attack. Grabs a gap from the dresser, straps a it to his lower back. Bags on the street that were once drug sealers. They all know they almost at the drug dealers. Hearts pumping, ready to be robbers and stealers. Too bad the other side full of killers that gorilla. Boom! Here come the three Musker niggas. Three safeties on, never felt to pull the trigger. Perform the rip and run like they already won. That's until they heard the cock of the pump shotgun. Boom! One nigga takes it to the chest. Boom! Another nigga now lays the rest. Third shell never fell, but there were dumb niggas left. Cause they grabbed him by the throat and snapped his motherfucking neck. But I'm living life and I can really give a shit. Who goes stand tough and who gets split? Who gets fucked up and who gets hit? Who grabs hoes money and who gets pimped? Nah, I'm living life and I can really give a shit. Who goes stand tough and who gets split? Who gets fucked up and who gets hit? Who grabs hoes money and who gets pimped? I got stains on my brain so I'm completely insane. No regret, my fault, no one else to blame. Just the shrooms, the E, the LSD, the green and being paranoid from PIGs. I'm only 20 and I can't afford an MIP. I rode a car and I still didn't get a Dewey. I'm still a fuck up cause you know that I get fucked up. Still I pass the drug test in my own pee in a cup. I drink detox, yeah, Odyssey, it knows what's up. But oddly enough, they motherfuckers have my luck. Could give a fuck till I got ambushed by these preschoolers and dirty motherfuckers that the teachers with their rulers. They said, look at him, he's perfect, he's a new teacher. Go on, speak, preacher, or else we about to beat ya. I said, I'm lifted and twisted, I'm about to take a leak. When I'm done, I'll come back with something for y'all to eat. We want gingerbread houses for each one of ourselves. I saw their curly toes, realized that they were elves. Started to stall by singing Deck the Halls. I was skipping to my loo, I was dancing with dolls. No, I was out my mind when I fucking dropped my drawers. I'm in the morn, I'm straight fucked up and tripping balls. Stopped, heard the radio on the guards. Went to the bathroom, threw up in all the stalls. Missed a couple calls from the devil on my phone, saying that he's lonely and to call him back at his home. Get back to his place and he's smoking all alone. Eyes bleeding red, lips attached to the bong. Whisper in his ear, plans on how I'll get rich. All of a sudden foam starts to drip from my lips. Satan laughed, ho ho, I'm laced with cyanide. Peer pressure, living my life, aka for suicide. But I'm living life and I can really give a shit. Who goes stand tough and who gets split? Who gets fucked up and who gets hit? Who grabs hoes money and who gets pimped? Nah, I'm living life and I can really give a shit. Who goes stand tough and who gets split? Who gets fucked up and who gets hit? Who grabs hoes money and who gets pimped?